The illusion of education. From early childhood, you were told the same phrase, study well and you will be successful. It sounds logical. It sounds right. But there's one problem. It doesn't work. Look around. How many people with diplomas work jobs they hate, live paycheck to paycheck, constantly worry about money? And now, ask yourself, how many rich people do not use their education? Most of them. The problem isn't learning. The problem is that you were taught not what's actually needed. You were taught to memorize, repeat, pass, but not to think, not to create, not to take risks. School equals worker factory. Let's be honest. What does school look like? You sit, listen, do assignments, get a grade. And if you do everything right, you get praised. If not, you get punished. Now look at a job. You show up, do tasks, get paid. The same thing. School isn't like this by accident. It's designed to prepare you for this system. You learn not to ask extra questions, not to stand out, to do as told. And you know the worst part? You get used to it. And even after school, you unconsciously continue living by these rules. Why they don't teach you about money? Ask yourself, why isn't there a subject called finance in school? Why don't they teach you how loans work, what investments are, how to create income? The answer is simple. Because then you would become dangerous to the system. A person who understands money doesn't take stupid loans, doesn't work for peanuts, doesn't depend on an employer. And such a person is hard to control. The mistake that destroys lives. Here's the biggest lie you've heard. Stable job equals security. In reality, that's the trap. You think everything is okay because there's a salary, there's a schedule, there's stability. But the truth is, you're trading your life for money. And the worst part? You can be fired. Your salary may not grow. Prices may rise. And you stay in the same place. That's the system. Poor mindset school forms these beliefs. Stability is the main thing. Don't take risks. Listen to your elders. Mistakes are bad. Now look at the rich. They take risks. They make mistakes. They try again. They think differently. The difference isn't in intelligence. The difference is in mindset. They teach you to work, not to earn. This is key. School teaches work more leads to earn more. But in the real world, you can work 12 hours and earn less than someone in 2 hours. Why? Because money comes not from time, but from value, skills, systems. And this wasn't taught to you. Financial illiteracy equals trap. When you don't understand money, you make mistakes. Take loans, buy unnecessary things, don't invest, spend more than you earn. And gradually, you fall into a trap. To get out, you need to break the mindset the system instilled in you. What you should actually learn. If school were truly useful, they would teach how money works, what assets and liabilities are, how to invest, how to generate income, how to manage expenses. But it doesn't. So you have to learn on your own. Practical examples. Imagine two people. Lena, finished school, then university, works a stable job, lives paycheck to paycheck, takes loans because you have to live. Tom didn't get a prestigious diploma, self-educates about money, creates businesses and investments, has financial freedom and control. Who will be rich in 10 years? Obviously, Tom. And it's not luck. It's the result of the right mindset. How to change your mindset. First step. Stop thinking like everyone else. Ask, how will this make money? Learn to think strategically. And gradually, you'll start seeing opportunities that others don't. The system that holds you. Look at how the cycle works. You study, go to work, earn, spend, repeat. Most people don't even notice this. They think it's the normal path. But in reality, it's a trap. How the rich think differently. The rich don't ask, how much will I earn per hour? They ask, how can I earn even when I'm not working? They create assets, businesses, real estate, investments, and this gives them freedom. Freedom you won't have if you keep thinking like most people. The most important skill. If you remove everything unnecessary, there's one skill that changes everything: financial literacy. This is understanding how money works, how to save it, how to multiply it. And no one will teach you this unless you want it yourself. You are programmed from childhood. Since childhood, you hear, money is hard. Not everyone can be rich. Be like everyone else. And gradually, you start believing it. To change your life, you need to break this program. What to do now? Okay, main question. What to do? Simple strategy. Start learning on your own. Read books about finance. Watch videos. Try it in practice. Act. Don't wait for the system. The system won't teach you wealth. Real daily steps. 30 minutes on financial education. Track your expenses. Look for ways to increase income. Invest in yourself. In a year, you'll be a different person. Your mindset will change. Your life will change. Story 1. A young guy, 19, without a diploma, started reading books on investments and finance. In 3 years, created a small business that brings passive income. Story 2. A 22-year-old girl, finished university but lived paycheck to paycheck. Started self-learning about money, invested small amounts. After 5 years, financially independent. Conclusion. A diploma doesn't guarantee wealth. Learning to think correctly does. How to think like the rich. Think long-term. Stop selling your time for money. Create assets, not liabilities. Learn from mistakes. Don't fear them. And most importantly, don't listen to those who say it's impossible. Repeat key ideas. School teaches you to obey, not to think. The system keeps you in a worker loop. Financial literacy equals the most important skill. Assets make you rich, not a diploma. Act daily to change your life. School won't make you rich, but it won't stop you if you don't allow it. You can stay in the system or step out and start thinking differently. One simple piece of advice. Spend 30 minutes daily on financial education. In a year, you'll be a different person. Your life will change. Your mindset will change. If you watch till the end, comment, "I'm leaving the system." Like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who still thinks school will make them rich. See you in the next video.